Hello. So we're in the woods. This is Pearl, and we're going to do a little bit of breath work. So, really, I've taught this a lot, and you can do lots of complicated things with our breath to help us relax and to heal. But I want to start with just the simplest kind. As in, if you can see this, then you can see I'm out in the woods, and it's really beautiful, and all the sound of the leaves in the air, and over here we've got the water, we've got the sea. You know, it's just really lovely, and great place to just stop and be still. And as I say, there's a lot of things we can do with the breath, but the first thing and the simplest thing of all is just to stop. And don't try to change anything. Don't try to change your breathing, your breath, but just bring your attention to your breath. So just think about what you're actually doing. You know, are you breathing, or are you holding your breath? You might be aware there's a plane here as well. You might be able to hear. It's very similar to being out in nature and just sort of paying attention to everything. But with the breath, just, are you breathing in? Are you breathing out? Just bring your attention and focus on what's actually going on. Before you seek to change it, before you try and do any work, just do the work of bringing your attention. Are you breathing through your nose? Are you breathing through your mouth? Whereabouts in your body are you breathing? Are you breathing shallow, your rib cage, or really deep down in your diaphragm? Whew. So without really doing any kind of practice, just that bringing the attention is feel, where are you breathing into in your body, and where are you holding your breath? Because sometimes we can breathe on one side but hold our breath on the other. Yeah? So all we have to do is just relax, pay attention to what's going on in our bodies. And you could just stay like that. This is a nice one when you're trying to sleep and you want to just relax. Just focus and you just follow the breath. Instead of trying to be bossy and make our breath do what we want it to do, we just let our mind follow the breath. And we can just practice that one for a while before we go and look for another kind of breath exercise. Just bring your attention. And the magical thing about this one is that as soon as you do this, as soon as you bring your attention to your breathing, immediately we start to breathe deeper, slower, longer. And we could say breathe better, because we're not holding our breath. That's one of the first things. If you do get a bit stressed and you feel like you need to reduce that stress level, just by bringing your attention, what we usually do is we stop holding the breath. And most of the times, if you're in a stressful situation, very often we just hold our breath without even being aware of that. So we're already holding the breath. And so as soon as we bring your attention to the breathing and we ask, am I breathing in, or am I breathing out? Or am I holding my breath? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I need to go. And actually, I feel that deep breath. And what's lovely here is you can smell this wonderful smell of all the autumn leaves and the mud and the trees. And it's just the most amazing smell. All those wonderful green things. And a little touch of sea salt from over there. Just the best aromatherapy you can, and salt therapy and all those other kind of therapies you could have. I hope it helps. Lots of love. Bye.